So sync off air. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. How are you? I'm so excited that you can join us for like a little nightcap, an evening of conversation with myself. I'm Shanta Flowers, and the cuteness over there, that's Gina Hunter. We are extremely excited that you could make it with us tonight. You see these little red headphones? That's because we have little people running around our houses. And when you're mompreneurs, that happens, and you still run your business. So that's what's going on. We're very honored that you're here with us, that you would take the time to spend some of your evening with us. We know you could be a lot of places. You could be watching some reality TV, but you decided to spend a little bit of your evening with us tonight. So I'm going to kick it off to Gina, and we're going to get started.
Hey everybody, sorry I had to mute it there for a moment because we have the little ones going down for bed and they weren't having it. So thank you, Shanta, for opening up this live webinar to learn about what is Beachbody coaching. As a lot of you know, we just came back from our vacation, I guess you would call it, Success Club trip that Beachbody, all of its coaches who earned it the prior year, and it was amazing in Cancun, Mexico. And we had a ton of inquiries about this coaching opportunity. So we are hosting our second live webinar for all of you, so you have an opportunity to learn about it a bit more and just get to know what it is that we do as coaches. So if you don't already know who I am Gina Hunter, co-founder of WellFit Life, and also Star Diamond Beachbody coach who's been in the business for just over 1 year. And I'm excited to be able to share a little bit about our history with you guys, where we came from, how we found this opportunity, and then go into a couple of the details of the business. So welcome. Thank you for taking time out of your evening today to be here with us, and we're looking forward to the next hour with all of you guys. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to actually pull up PowerPoint for everybody. I can remember to share my screen. Just one quick second. All right. So I do believe, whoops, sorry guys. I do believe everybody's going to be able to see this. So here we go. Okay. Who are we? We just introduced ourselves, Shanta Flowers and Gina Hunter, team Fit Factory Fit Life. But really, what we are wives, mothers, friends, sisters, daughters. We're regular people, and we're coaches. We are Beachbody coaches. So we'll just share a little bit about our story with you guys. Try to keep it brief. There are lots of opportunities to learn more about Beachbody and learn about our story down the road, but we'll just kind of give you guys basically myself. How I found this opportunity was probably a lot like many of you if you have not been invited, but you've been researching and came across one of us. My husband and myself, we had our fourth baby in February of 2014, and after she was born, I had quite a bit of weight to lose because our last three babies were back to back, all 1 year apart. So there wasn't much of a break in between pregnancies to shed the extra weight. And so we turned to T25 after our fourth baby. That was a program of choice just for the simple fact that I loved that it required zero equipment and we can get it done in 25 minutes from home. So we went ahead and we purchased this program and completed it in about, I did the program myself for 24 months and shed over 20 pounds, got back in shape. And we were a bit familiar with the coaching opportunity. I'm just going to close this window because somebody's mowing their lawn. Sorry about that, guys. And so we were a bit familiar about we knew there was such thing as the coaching opportunity. We didn't really know what it entailed, but we did know it would save us 25% discount on our products and Shakeology. And not only that, we could earn 25% commission on any referrals that we make. And since I had already had a blog just sort of sharing my getting healthy post-baby experience, I thought it would just be beneficial to go ahead and sign up as a coach and take advantage of that discount. And so that's exactly what we did. And it grew into more once we got a bird's eye view of what the potential was with Beachbody. It just grew, and we have decided to go all in with it. So it's just sort of a briefing on how we came across it. I'm sure I missed out on a few things, but I would be happy to share that at a later time, and I'm sure you'll find some YouTubes about our stories as well that you can look into. But I'll pass it over to Shanta so she can share a bit about herself and her story and how she became a coach.
Hello, hello. I'm Shanta Flowers, as I said before, for those of you who do not know me. And my story is a little different. I want to share something with you really funny. So what she did not mention is that she's from Canada. Gina's from Canada. So when you hear the about, that's her Canadian accent. I think it's the cutest thing. But she's like, I'm talking about 225, and it's so cute. But anyway, she's from Canada, guys. So this opportunity is available in both Canada and the United States. So just want to let you know that. But anyway, my name is Shanta Flowers. I am a mom to an amazing little 4-year-old. He's such a cute little guy. You'll see him everywhere. He takes up the majority of my Facebook. And I'm a wife. And where I got started and what made me say yes to this opportunity was I had the baby, you know, kind of same story, except I was like super duper overweight, like a lot. And I didn't even know it. And I was so uncomfortable in my skin that I didn't like how my clothes fit. I didn't like how anything was. I was not confident. Things weren't great, even with my husband, just because I was just so uncomfortable in my skin. And so I was asking for surgery. I was just trying to do something about it, like, you know, because this isn't working. I mean, I had tried everything: fat blasters, pills, lemonade diets, anything you could think of. If it was there, I have tried it. Believe me, I even paid $2,000 to get like cold ultrasound. They was going to ultrasound the fat out. I know, ridiculous. Don't laugh. But I did. And then my husband asked me, had I tried everything? And I was like, well, yeah, to me, in my mind. And he was like, I want you to try one more time. So literally it took me to Google. I did some research. Long story short, I was researching vitamin drinks, because I cannot take pills. I hate pills. It's not anything wrong with me why I can't take them. I just gag. And I had this cabinet full of all these things that I was trying to do, because Dr. Oz or the doctors, and they said, take this and that, and you need raspberry, you need wheatgrass, and all these things, because I'm on this search to try to get healthy and fit. And I'm like, I can't take all that. I got this little baby running around here. Who has time for that? So that's what led me to Google, which led me to researching everything, which led me to Shakeology, because I'm a research geek. I'm a nerd. And I feel like when I treat myself, I want to treat myself. When I want something healthy, I want it to be some good stuff. And so I found Shakeology first. So that's why I say that my story is different. I didn't know anybody in Beachbody. I had never heard of it. I didn't know what Beachbody was. I had seen P90X and Insanity on TV, but I had no clue that they were Beachbody and what the correlation was, or a coach, or any of that. Clicked on there, bought the Shakeology, researched that all night, watched YouTube videos, saw some videos about people saying, oh, you should become a coach. And I was like, what's that? But I'm a business mind. Mind you, I'm an MBA. I'm just going to throw that in there. Not that that matters, but when it comes down to anything business, I'm on it. So it's like, oh, you can save money if you do this, and you can make money if you tell somebody. Oh, well, I got a big mouth, as you probably can tell. So I'm going to tell somebody. So if I tell somebody, then great. They're going to pay me for that? Yes. Oh, and I get to save money. I'm going to buy it anyway. Great. Yes. So that's kind of how I got started. From there, I lost 61 pounds, 30 pounds post baby weight, and then 30 more pounds that I didn't even know I had to lose. Ching. So I was very excited about that. Doing Insanity and Shakeology. One of the highlights of my life was being pulled on stage by Sean T for my results at our yearly summit. So it was pretty amazing. It's been an amazing ride, but that's kind of how I got started and what got me here. So as you can see, that there are different options and opportunities, and people come from all over the place with various different backgrounds in order to do this. So that's kind of where I came from. And you'll kind of learn more and more about us as we go on. And if you have any other questions about us, of course, you can ask.
Yes, thank you. So that's a little bit about us, just regular women with families and a busy lifestyle, but we came across these programs, we came across this amazing company just as regular people, and we wanted to share that with you because we know that many of you are probably able to relate on some level with that. So let's get into what Beachbody is about, just because if you haven't heard of it, but you've heard of the coaching opportunity, we're going to be happy to just shed some light on what we offer as coaches, and basically what it means to be a coach and what our products are, just briefly. So we're going to touch base here. I'll let Shanta share a bit about these programs. She's going to go a bit into the programs, trainers, and a bit about Shakeology.
All right. Perfect. You guys, remember when you came on here, I told you we want to have a conversation with you. This is not a formal presentation. I'm not going to go through every nook and cranny. I want this to be a conversation about what we do and why we do it. So we told you before, we're talking about how we start to get in shape. Gina mentioned that she got her transformation with T25. And I told you that I first started with Insanity. My husband started with P90X too. So most of the time, if you're up late and you're flipping through the channels and you see some workout stuff, about 8 times out of 10, it's Beachbody. 21-day fix, 10-minute trainer, P90X, Insanity. You have heard of one of our programs unless you live under a rock. We are everywhere. When it says sexy bodies in 25 minutes, that's us. When it says get your fix, that's us. When it says get insane, that's us. All those are us, and we come on infomercials. Beachbody is amazing because they were a company before they turned into having coaches and presented a marketing opportunity for their customers. So they already had infomercials. So they do the marketing and advertising already. They spend millions and millions of dollars daily getting this done. So we have programs anywhere from beginners, from people who just need to stretch, all the way to people who are super advanced athletes. I mean, everyone from Usher to Missy Elliott to Adrian Peterson and Apollo Ono, I think that's how you say his name, have utilized our programs to get fit for their various things that they do. We also have detox programs for a quick, 3 days. You got to go somewhere. You just want to relieve the bloat. We have the 3-day refresh. And if you want something more longer and drawn out, then we have the ultimate reset. Now, I have done those and I own every single program that we have. So they're amazing. I have not had a gym membership in 3 years, not because, I have something against the gym. It doesn't mean that you can't go. It just means that you don't have to if you don't want to, because everything you could ever want, we have in our library, in our catalog. Let's move on to Shakeology. So let me tell you a bit about the shake, the thing that started it. So first of all, let me tell you what's really cool. Shakeology. Shakeology means anything ology is the study of, right? So what I thought was so cool is that Shakeology meant the study of shake, which is what made me click on it because I'm a geek like that. I was like, okay, so these people, they study shakes. I want to rock with them. But to get here and to realize that we have a shake that's very superior. It does not take the place of eating because you should eat. And what we promote here at this company is teaching you how to eat, how to incorporate eating in your lifestyle. However, for most of us, there's a nutritional gap. We'd love to say that we eat perfectly. We'd love to say that we have it going on. But guess what? The soil is deficient. Things are depleted. We just don't get everything that we need. So what ends up happening is you have a cabinet full of vitamins and you're trying to rush to the juice bar to go get you some juice, or go to the store really quick and go get to Whole Foods to get you a shot of wheatgrass because you're trying to fill yourself up. And in comes Shakeology, which was a very convenient, genius way to incorporate all of the things that we needed and put them in one scoop in a bag. One scoop daily is all you need. When you do that, you're getting your probiotics, your prebiotics, your vitamins, your minerals, your protein. It acts as a meal because of that. So you get to do that, and you've had one entire meal, and you've also had pretty much everything that you need for the day plus some. It's not that it's magic, guys, and that's what I actually love about it. It's not a magic shake. What it is a shake that is going to make sure that when you drink that, your body is fed. Now it has everything that it needs. So guess what? This is where the magic happens. Your body was made to do magic. God created us that way. So when we have what we need, now guess what? We have more energy because our body's fed. Got all the nutrients we need. Oh, now all of a sudden, we don't crave as much because we have what we need. Oh, so on and so forth. Now your digestive system is moving properly because we have what we need. And that is what it provides. And when you get those things and you take it daily and you have that daily dose of dense nutrition, you're able to move forward and you'll be able to have a better situation with everything because of it. So it's just an amazing situation. With the one scoop a day, you're able to do everything that you need. And we've been able to not only lose weight, but keep it off because of the nutrients that we're provided with in Shakeology. It is so worth it. I can't tell you it. This is where it all begins, because we all know that you can't outrun a bad diet. So you can get all those programs that we showed you in the slide before. You can have every single last one of them, or you can go to the gym and you can work your butt off 2 hours, 3 hours, do whatever you think that you need to. And you don't do well with your eating. You don't get that in order. You don't give your body what it needs. You will undo everything that you thought you were doing, or you won't get the results that you deserve. As you can see up there, the flavors that we have are flavors that grow, things that you can get from the earth. We don't have orange sickle shakes or cookies and cream shakes or red velvet shakes, because red velvet don't grow. So we don't have that. We have things that are all natural, and you can feel good about what it is and where it comes from. It's traded fairly. We're also helping the farmers that are out there farming the ingredients. We have a relationship with them, you know, where every single thing comes from. It's integrity at its finest. So I can't say enough to you about Shakeology. I don't have to sell you on it. We offer a 30-day full money back guarantee. You can drink every last drop of it. And if it doesn't do it for you, you can turn it in. But it is amazing. And it's one of the things and one of the reasons that we have hundreds of thousands of transformation stories about people getting off medicines, you know, people being able to just change their lives and have more energy to play with their kids and not deal with the afternoon slump just because they're learning how to feed their bodies properly. So that's just a little bit about Shakeology. I know sometimes it's like you think you've had one shake, you've had them all, or is this the same stuff that I could buy at the GNC? No, it really, really isn't. So I wanted to take the time to make sure that you understood the difference about what Shakeology was and why it is so, so important and why it's the cornerstone of who we are at Beachbody.
Absolutely. Thank you. And I wanted to add to that and just mention a couple of things. One being that there are a ton of dietitians, nutritionists who will let you know if you bring, and we do encourage you to bring this to them and get their input if that is, you know, an opinion that you truly value. And we've had a number of customers do that ourselves, and their dietitians, nutritionists have said that Shakeology is one of the best on the market. It is healthy. And like Shanta said, is that it's not fake. And when I say that, I mean, with the flavors, we don't add, you know, a ton of artificial ingredients. It's natural, it's healthy. There are over 70 whole food superfoods. And without getting into a full class about what Shakeology is, I know that a lot of the number one questions are, is it safe for children? And is it safe to drink while pregnant or nursing? And I will say this, always consult with your doctor, but Shanta and I, we love to feed it to our children. I know my babies, they absolutely love them some Shakeology. That's like a household name around here, especially with the little ones. Instead of going down to McDonald's and buying them a milkshake, I will make them a Shakeology, and they love it. So this is something that can be shared with your whole family and not just you. And as a coach, I know a lot have concerns with, you know, what do they do with the rest of their family? And, you know, it's maybe too pricey because it's just something for them and they'd be sacrificing other things that their family would want. And truthfully, I'm going to be here to tell you that this is the ultimate replacement for all of those junk foods. Your family can share it. And, you know, rather than going and getting ice cream, I mean, there are a million different recipes that you can make with this. So we'll leave it at that. We won't go into too much more depth about Shakeology itself, but we're happy to share some more details with you. If you do have questions, please reach out to your coach who's brought you here, and I'm sure they'd be happy to help you with that.
Absolutely.
Yes, we do love some Shakeology, and it is the big product that we offer here with Beachbody as coaches. So sort of leading into what we do as coaches. So now you have an idea about the products, you have an idea about our programs. I'm sure you've heard of them. But how do those really come into play with others, and what do we do as coaches? Well, let me tell you, we help change lives. And it's simply put, we run challenge groups. We work with individuals who have a goal to become healthier. We don't have to be fitness experts. You don't have to be certified as a personal trainer. You don't need any sort of expertise to be a mentor, a support system for others. So basically, in a nutshell, you're going to see here in this photo a number of transformations from some members on our team and some customers and ourselves. We've got some incredible weight loss stories shared. Tons, thousands and thousands of transformation stories with Beachbody. And the beautiful thing about it is that you can do this from home and you can do this with your family. You can do this with a support system of others, and you don't even have to leave your house. If you're busy, if you are tight on a budget and you can't afford the gym membership, this would be perfect for you. As coaches here, our motto with Beachbody is that everybody matters, and our goal is to end the trend of obesity in not only America, but in North America. And if you notice, it's becoming more of a trend with early signs of diabetes in children, high cholesterol, and things just in such a young age these days that it's actually our goal to be able to help prevent this from happening and prevent this from being a trend in North America. And so basically, as coaches, our focus is to match our friends and family with a program that works for them and support them along the way. And how we do that is we run challenge groups online, and we are supporting peer support for them throughout that duration of their program. So Shanta, why don't you share a little bit about the challenge groups, maybe fit clubs, because you do fit clubs, which is a really cool aspect for anybody looking for something local.
Absolutely. So my husband and I, we run a fit club at our local church. And what a fit club is basically just sharing health and fitness with your community. Now, the great part about fit clubs is because we have access to so many programs. As long as you have access to a projector or a big screen television and a DVD, you can run a fit club in your community. It's not required. It's not something that you have to do. We just want to have something to give back because there are so many people that are struggling and they're suffering and they don't know how. They don't know another way. And we want to offer them that way to get fit. So we have that. Now, what we have done as well is now Beachbody also has live certifications, really briefly. And what that means is you can actually get certified to teach some of the formats live. My husband and I are certified, we're both certified as Insanity instructors. I love Insanity. So I wanted to learn how to teach that, how to better help my customers and my clients get through modifications. Again, is this something you have to have? No. But as you see, if you get through this thing in health and fitness, you start getting more interested in it and you get excited about it. So we have that. I'm also Turbo Kick certified, and there's a P90X certification and so on and so forth. But basically, if you have a projector and you have a DVD system, then you can run a fit club. And challenge groups, of course, are just our online groups that we put people together. People who are saying, you know what, I want to do something. I need to do something. I want to get fit. I want to challenge. And it's just a short period of time. And they're able to get in this group because it usually takes, they say it takes about 21 days to build a habit. So between 21 days and 30 days, you put them in this group. That doesn't mean that's the end of your program, but that means by the time that 30 days is over, you pretty much have it down. And of course, we're there to continue working with you forever because once you're with us, you're our clients, you're our customers, we have your back. I want to say really quickly what I consider Beachbody to be. Beachbody is a life hack. I don't know if you are familiar with what life hacks are, but a life hack is just basically anything that will make your life easier. Things that are efficient that you can do to just shorten the learning span and the learning curve in your life. And that's basically what Beachbody challenge groups are. What we have here is you need nutrition. You need vitamins. We got you covered. There's Shakeology. Bam, you're done. Okay, you need to learn how to eat. Okay, great. Nutrition plans come with our programs. We got you covered. Okay, you need to work out. You need to move more. Absolutely. Here's your workout. I don't know exactly what I should do. Great. Here's your schedule. Okay, I have all of that, but I don't know how I'm going to stay motivated or I need somebody to hold me accountable. Raise hand here. We're your coach. So everything that you need, you get. It is a complete life hack. And so from beginning to end, pretty much with most of the programs that we have now, in about 45 minutes, you've warmed up, you've worked out, you've drank the healthiest meal of the day, and you're ready to go, and you're done. 45 minutes in and out. So what we're trying to show people is that it's possible, because one of the major objections of anything is I don't have the time. And that is what we're here. We don't have to be experts. You don't have to know everything. It's just, okay, this is what I'm doing to get myself together. Let me share with somebody else how to get them together. Let's lock arms with them. Let's hold hands with them. And that's what these challenge groups and fit clubs are about. It's about paying it forward to the other people in your circle, in your community, that are like-minded, that are like you. If it's moms or dads or artists or whoever it may be, say, come on, guys, we all need to be healthy. Everyone matters. That's what that's about.
Yes, thank you. You've covered it all. I'm so glad you were able to touch on that, because I think that is one of the major questions that everybody has with coaching is, what do I do? I'm not ready, to help somebody else if I haven't quite helped myself yet. And that's where I really wanted to highlight that you don't have to be at your goal weight to help somebody else. As a matter of fact, you're most relatable when you are going through your journey versus when you've already crushed it and you're ripped and you could just share your before and after photos. People really want somebody that they can relate to and somebody they can go through this journey with, that's on the same page as them, that's got the same goals and understands what they're going through. So I wanted to share these photos here because these are many of our coaches as well who began at the start of their own health and fitness journey. I know myself, for example, my daughter was only 4 weeks old when I signed up as a coach. I went ahead right away and started my very first challenge group. And there is nothing like having a group of men or women or a combination of both, whatever your group is or who you relate to the most. Just reach out and connect and create a fun group that you guys can go about this together on. And that's really what it's about, is making it fun and having that support there for one another. It doesn't have to be formal. It doesn't have to be any certain kind of way. It's what you want to make it, and just have fun with it and make it a fun experience for everybody. So that's what it is in a nutshell. Our challenge groups, they're awesome. They've helped thousands of people, and they continue to help people, and we will continue to run them, and we continue to reach out and invite. So that's basically what we do as coaches when we do discuss how we help other people. So let's get into the myths. Oh, I'm so excited about this because we thought it'd be super important just to cover a few of these. First off, just because of course, we wanted to set the record straight on what Beachbody is and what it is not. So this here is Shanta's baby, so I'm going to let her go ahead and tackle some of those myths.
Perfect. Like Gina said, this is my baby. This is my favorite subject probably in the whole wide world. Excuse busting and myth busting. I like to punch them in the face. All right. So the greatest thing, my point here, what I want to do, just to let you know, what I'm trying to accomplish when I'm doing my myth busting is to just kind of cover your objections before they get out of your mouth. Because a lot of them, I know what they are. I already know what they are because I had them, she had them, many people have them, right? About what we think this is and what we think this isn't. So we're going to kind of go there, and there's nothing off limits, okay? So just tune in. So one of the things that we get all the time is, but that sounds cool. I'm not a salesperson. Guess what? Neither am I. Neither is she. You don't have to be an aggressive salesperson. You don't have to be a slick used car salesman. Excuse me if any of you are used car salesmen on here. I apologize. But you don't have to have that. You're not running around with snake oil trying to get people. That's not who we are. That's not what we are. You can replace sales with share. What we are share persons, though. We're sharing with people what has worked for us. We're sharing with people, hey, I'm trying to be healthy. This is what I'm going to do. Hey, do you want to come along on the ride? We're inviting people. We're sharing with people, sharing our results, sharing the results of others, and inviting others to come along a ride so that they can get results. That's what we do. But I always like to throw this in there. Everyone is in sales. So when you say that you're not a salesperson, yes, you are. You sold your spouse, I'm marrying you. You sell your children on eating their vegetables or cleaning their room. If you're a teacher, you sell information to students, knowledge. You want them to get it. And if people of those people and those spouses and those people aren't picking up on it, then you need to increase your sales skill. We're all salespeople. A salesperson is just one that influences. And so hopefully when it's something